Welcome Strategy Battle Gamers to yet another video here on the YouTube channel Spelföreningen of Fellowship. My name is Andreas the Norwegian Viking, and today we take a closer look at the Battle Company's faction of Erebor and Dale. This is a single list that includes both dwarves and humans in a single list, and it has plenty of options and possibility, as well as a new profile. So the backstory is well trained and well equipped. The warriors of Erebor and Dale were famous for their prowess in battle. Fighting side by side, the two kingdoms flourished. However, nothing could prepare them for Smaug, chiefest and greatest of calamities, and the once proud cities are reduced to burning husks of their former glory. So this is of course a great warband for people who want to do a historic warband from the movies. There are probably plenty of refugees from the city of Dale. I'm sure that not all of the Dale folk were killed. Bard's ancestors must have come from somewhere, so there's plenty of possibilities here. And with all battle companies, you either start with the example starting company, or you get 60 gold to make your own list from the reinforcement list of warriors. You then get 3 heroes, 1 captain, and 2 sergeants. The captain gains +1 might, will, and fate, while the sergeants gain 1 fate each. They both have their equipment list, where you can purchase additional equipment for them for gold. And you can thus make a list consisting of just Dale folk or just dwarves, however you like, basically. Please note that you may only take equipment that a warrior would normally take. So, for instance, no dwarves with longbows. But the heroes can take whatever they wish. Although in this list, I would recommend that you keep the dwarves off the horses for accuracy, basically. So yeah, a starting company of Erebor and Dale is 2 warriors of Erebor with shields, warrior of Erebor with spear, warrior of Dale with shield, warrior of Dale with shield and spear, and 2 warriors of Dale with bows for a total of 60 gold. And you may include warriors of Erebor for 8 gold, dwarf rangers for 7 gold, and warriors of Dale for 7 gold as well. The warrior equipment list is as follows. For 1 gold you can get a spear, a shield, a bow, or a 2-handed weapon. For 2 gold you can gain a longbow, so that's Dale only. And for 3 gold you gain dwarf longbows or throwing axes. The heroes, however, have their own list, and they can then purchase their equipment. But note that if you have advance in either attack or wounds, thus gaining 3 or more in both stats combined, you have to pay the premium price after the slash. So for 1/5 gold you have spear, shield or bow. For 2/5 gold you get a pick hammer, the grim hammer weapon of choice, of course, heavy armor and longbow. And for 3/5 gold, dwarf longbow, throwing axes, and for 6/10 gold you get a pony or a horse. Now warriors receive experience, and through experience they can get promotions. So on a roll of 4+1 they gain 5, each time you get 5 experience points, you become something new. But on a 6 you become a hero. So warriors of Erebor become Grim Hammers, dwarf rangers become Iron Hill Veteran Rangers, and Iron Hill Veteran Rangers become Iron Guard. Warriors of Dale then become Custodians of Dale, which is a new profile I will explain later on. So lots of options here and cool conversion work to be done. I'm sure we will see plenty of ponies with dwarves on them and the like. So special rules and relics. Every single warband has their own special rules and relics that they can get if their hero rolls a 5 or more on the hero advancement chart, and they can then choose a special rule or relic from their own warband list, or then of course choose a table to roll on from either shoot, fight, or command special rules. Now, Erebor has wealth beyond wealth without measure. The Lonely Mountain surrenders tremendous wealth, bringing wealth to the surrounding region and ensuring the warriors are extremely and well equipped. After each game, the controlling player received +1 gold for each hero with a special rule that was not removed as a casualty. However, this gold must be spent immediately or they are lost. So, good rule to get more equipment or more warriors, but then again, you must choose to use it immediately. And of course, if you win a battle, you get d6 +4 gold, or if you lose it, you gain d6 gold. So you will have to roll quite high if you lose the game to be able to use it on something else than just equipment. If you don't have other gold tucked away somewhere, of course. Next rule is Mastercrafted Blade. This hero has been gifted with a mighty blade forged in the smithies of Erebor and engraved with powerful runes. While using this blade, the wielder never needs greater than 5+ to wound his enemy, regardless of their defense. So quite a good ability to have against High Elves, Numenor warriors, Uruk-hai, things that can get quite high defense. Next one is Lawmaster, dwarf hero only. The hero has spent years studying tactics and abilities of the dwarf false enemies. At the start of his move, the hero can spend a will point to negate an enemy special rule for the rest of the turn. There is no range for this ability. As long as the hero can see the foe and has a will point to spend, it works. So, of course, Floyd, the Lawmaster's ability, is a great way to ensure that there is no crazy shenanigans from enemy heroes, or indeed models with special rules such as the Wood Elf Sentinels and stuff like that. Next one is the Honor of Dale. That's for human heroes only. The men of Dale are proud of their realm, and disciplined soldiers are eager to show their mettle. The hero has earned the respect of his men, who count as being within range of banner when this hero is within 3 inches. The bonus only applies to Warriors of Dale. So, a bit of a ability that might work in your favor or not, depending on how many Warriors of Dale you have, because the ability is less and less powerful if you don't have that many Warriors of Dale, of course. And the last special rule is Inspirational Leader. The hero has learned to fire the hearts of his men, rousing them to feats of arms beyond their normal ability. Any warriors within 3 inches of the hero gains +1 to the fight rule. This bonus does not apply to other heroes or to the hero himself. So only for warriors, but then again, fight 5 dwarfs. Quite cool. Quite cool indeed. So we talked a bit about the Custodians of Dale earlier. For 9 points, chosen from the best soldiers of the kingdom, the Custodians of Dale were clad in the best armor and known for their skill at arms. And unfortunately, even the Custodians were no match for the fire and fury of Smaug. So this is a new profile with move 6, 4 plus 4 fight, 4 plus shoot, strength of 3, defense of 5, 1 attack, 1 wound, and 3 in courage. They are equipped with heavy armor and sword. Optional war gear is a longbow and shield, or spear. So they can buy that. They have bested opponent. Whenever a Custodian wins a fight by rolling a 6, he may add +1 to the following wound roll. Similarly, should the Custodian fire his bow and roll a 6 to hit, he may add +1 to the wound roll as well. So quite a cool way to do that. It's a unique ability and very cool new profile. I would actually like to see this included in SPG at one point. I think it's fairly balanced. It's high enough points that you can't really spam it, and but it's a very cool ability to have. It does, however, give you the You have to roll dice separately, of course, because it only applies when he rolls a 6. So yeah. When it comes to what I would do, I would have a couple of dwarves on me and rest warriors Dale. I would make one warrior Dale hero and the 2 dwarves, either sergeants or the lieutenant, the captain. Lieutenant, of course, not the captain. I've been saying captain all these videos. That's all wrong. Sorry about that. So that's the way I would perhaps make my warband, with more warriors of Dale. I would not bother that much with rangers, even though Iron Guard are a good way to have. It will require you to have 3 advances. Grim Hammers are good. Iron Guard with the 2 attacks are slightly better, but going the route of the ranger is not something I would do. And if you have 2 dwarf warriors, they will be heroes, and then you can get the heavy armor you want, and then you will gain attacks eventually. So yeah. Tell me in the comments how you would make your own Erebor and Dale warband. Do you prefer the dwarves? Do you prefer warriors of Dale? If you prefer the dwarves, why do you go the route of Erebor and Dale instead of just going for the Durance folk? Please tell me. Yeah. So please join us tomorrow as we expand to one of my favourite warbands, the Shire. So as always, please comment, like, share and subscribe, and do support your Hobbit hobby.